Good night to my subscribers. Good night to my non-subscribers. Um, I'm going to take a walk tonight because I think they have an event tonight that I think you're going to like. We have Dwayne Stevenson in town. Um, he's going to be performing at 49th Street and Church Avenue. That's between Church and Snyder. They have the St. Lucian Club there, an organization that work with the St. Lucian organization, and they have a club there tonight. They have an event there tonight with Dwayne Stevenson and some other artists. So I'm going to take a walk there a little bit and bring you some sight and songs of Dwayne Stevenson in town. All right, so just take a walk with me. God Future and Broadcasting Media Incorporated, LD Radio brand. It's another event for you tonight. I don't do a lot of night events, but I think for the summer, I'm going to try and cover most of the event that they have. I think another event I want to cover tomorrow, Terry Lee have a boat ride, and I'm thinking of covering that for you also. So please bear with us here in New York City. God Future and Broadcasting Media is a brand of LDD Radio. I've been doing a lot for you coming up this year. I finally decided to go 100% into my YouTube and my brand. I want you to stay tuned for that. I was all over the place over the past couple of months and even years. So I didn't really get a chance to put 100% into my channel. And so that's something I'll be working on coming up this year. I give myself until Labor Day weekend. So we have June, I think Monday is the 1st, right? We have June, July, August, September. So after Labor Day weekend, I'm going to put 110% into my YouTube channel and document my story and bring you a voice, whether it's in the United States or elsewhere. And we have a place right here. I think that this just opened a GT spot. Just opened. It's a bar and grill. So if you want to get some good stuff, you're right here. It's on Church Avenue between 39 and 40th Street. Okay. I'll give them a call. They're right here. All right. So I think it's a GT spot. You know. I just go and say hi to her inside. You know. Good night. How are you doing? We're doing a blog. I'm going to cover. There's an event on 49 with Dwayne Stevenson. You know Dwayne Stevenson, the guy that's saying I'm a fool for you. Gonna perform with you hide in your face. So check them out right here. They just open. I'm gonna give them a check right here. All right, the spot is a nice spot. They just opened. You opened about a week ago, right? 2 weeks. The first one a month. About a month. Okay, they opened about a month. It's a nice line for the summer. She kind of shy. She don't want to be on camera. You know. Hey, good night. Oh, this lady won't be on camera. Let them know about your place that just opened. Come on, the GT Massive and elsewhere. 592. Mm-hmm. Caribbean flavors, full of flavors. Full of flavors. I have Betty's Caribbean cuisine, mm-hmm. Rajas and Avenue. You have another location. Oh, there's a second one. Location is number 2 location. Mm-hmm. Come in, you get all the Caribbean food. Mm-hmm. Right now we have black pudding, pepper pot, tea, curry, everything, yeah. Everything is nice. I saw the big screen, so I know they could come here and watch the World Cup. And if you have a dream, yeah, don't ever put your dream at the back. Oh man, bring it forward. You're talking to me. Okay? You're talking to me. So continue having a dream, mm-hmm. Till it manifests. Yeah, yeah. On my way back, I'm going to stop. So I'm giving my barcode so you could log on to see it. All right, thank you, appreciate it. What's your name again? Okay, Daniel. Have a nice night. All right, so check them out. They're right in the corner of Church Avenue and 48th Street. That's between 48 and 49. It's a nice spot. Mad clean. You can bring your wife or girlfriend here. All right. You know, a while ago she was saying something, and she said, "If you have a dream, never give up." And you know, I think she was talking to me. You know, I was listening. I was on 51st today, doing my music, and I was listening to something, and you know, I spend so much time in the car listening to it. People like, man, what you doing? We're looking for you. But I realized, God has been talking to me in different ways, in different ways. When you have a dream and you have a vision, sometimes, okay, I don't want to make this video too inspirational, but again, I'll just say this to you. When you have a dream and a vision and you find in life that you have purpose, you're going to have a lot of things that will hinder you. But that's what lies your success right there. If you could pass through this and go through this, everything gonna be okay. And I see it now. I used to be discouraged when I don't get support, especially for people who look like not look like people who know me or familiar with me. I used to be like get mad. Even today, I was on 51st Street, so I know this guy, and I said to him, I'm going on the road in October. This will be my last time here. Could you subscribe to my channel? And he said to me, "Oh, I wouldn't be around enough." That's just like saying no. You tell me no in a smart way, but it's no big deal. You know. But sometimes you feel discouraged, and you can't feel discouraged. Hearing no is part of your success. Like she said, if you have a dream, never give up. And they have 2 locations. They have one on Flatbush. Maybe one of these days I will stop and talk to them. At the end of the day. So we're taking a walk. One of this thing. We're taking I want to make sure this thing. I'm not sure. Okay. We're taking a walk to 49 and Church. There is a event there tonight at the St. Lucian Club, and it's within the neighborhood. So we're gonna just walk there and see what's happening. Hopefully, I can give you some sight and songs, of that event. Everybody know who's doing Stevenson. I think he sing that song, "I'm a Fool for You." Women love this song. I think he sing The Grill. He sing that. All right, so performing in a neighborhood tonight. We're gonna take their walk and check it out. Coffee Johnson Broadcasting Media Incorporated LD Radio Brand. Special good night to you. Hope you're having a wonderful night. So before we get ready for summer, we have a lot coming up for you that I think you're gonna like on this channel. All right. Like I said, most of the people that actually I saw it on the back end of my channel. It was like 82% of the people that view your channel don't subscribe. That's 82 didn't subscribe to the channel. So please subscribe. I know I have a lot of work, so to bring you content that I know you want to view. So please bear with us a little bit. All right, so we're gonna take a walk over to 49, spend about an hour there, and then we're gonna come back to the restaurant and see if we get them to subscribe. Humphrey Johnson Broadcasting Media Incorporated LD Radio Brand. Special good night to you again, and we're right here. It's a beautiful night here in New York City. I also have an event. I'm gonna cross the street a little bit to capture the sight and sounds of what they have there. Right there to your right. I know you want to cover everything. All right. So if you're looking for a place to go, just come in the neighborhood. They have bars right here on Church Avenue that I think you would like. Remember, you can reach me through an email. I love giving my personal email, which is lddradio@aol. Again, my personal email is lddradio@aol. The reason why I love giving my personal email because a lot of times I don't my business email, for some reason it will work. I'm gonna go here, then I'm gonna cross over there in a few minutes and get some stuff, the way it is. There's another place that they hang out at the end of the day. It's another spot right here. Good night. Yeah. So this is how we do it at the end of the day. Big up to you anytime. At the end of the day. There's a place around here that do, This is a place right here that for weddings. They used to have a lot of weddings dressed in the door, but for some reason they don't have it no more. Right here, you know. Confidential Broadcasting Media Incorporated, lead radio brand. Special good night to you here. For the best of news, sports, weather, and anything that happened anywhere in the world. We broadcast you live right here in New York City and live around the world. So we're gonna walk over to 49 and Church and see what's happening there. Hopefully we can give you some sight and songs for the night. Again, like I said, into our channel, please subscribe to our channel. 85% of the people that view our channel don't subscribe, right? So please subscribe to the channel if you can. Yeah. If you want to get in touch with us, 929-340-1659. You know, this is summertime, and one of the things that we see happening here, there's a lot of police officers in the different blocks, just like a cater protection at the end of the day, you know. Police might be say talking for yourself, right? Good night. How you doing? Yeah. Yeah. So this is how we do it. You know, it's a good thing. I think it's bring a lot of safety in the neighborhood. And actually they have them on every block in Brooklyn. Every block there are 2 police officers standing there. You know, something new that is started in the community. I think a lot of time people feel a little safer seeing the police officers around, you know. So special good night to you again. Remember I did this video about 2 months ago, and it was snow all over the ground. I could not even walk, a matter of fact, during the video. So much snow. What a difference a month or 2 months make here. You know, it's a difference of nature, to understand nature. And this is what life is about. Like I said, I posted the video, 18 inches of snow on the ground. I could not even walk. Everything on me were wet. My shoes, clothes, everything were wet. We walk in the same streets, same location, and this is different in the environment, you know, different where nature is concerned. And that's what life is about, you know. If you could just wait it out and wait out the hardship, then everything going to be okay, you know. I'm still in awe, you know, out of everything that she said to me. See again, right here on 45th, and have the police officers here keeping the community safe. Good night. How you doing? Yeah. So, like I said to you, everything that she said to me was like, never give up. You know, and even though she mentioned the 2 stores she have, sometimes God give you a word from people to let you know, yeah, sometimes things are happening for you. You may never get the support that you want, but you know, keep pushing. One day, it will turn out to be good for you. So I just want to walk to 49. Hopefully, I get some sight and sounds. I'm not going to go inside, because I think it's better if I could get some of the contents for you outside instead of, you know, going inside. I went there earlier, and they had some they were building the stage and other things there. You know, a lot of people do YouTube. I started YouTube 14 years ago. Just imagine that if I had continued doing it, where I would have been today. And sometimes you look back and said, 14 years, but I stopped. What about if God gave me another 14 years? What I could do with it, right? I can't look back at the 14 years that have passed, you know, but you could continue posting for the next 14 years and see where God will take you. All right? If you're not familiar, so where we are, we are on Church Avenue in Schenectady. And the reason I think why they call it Church Avenue, there's a lot of churches on Church Avenue. I'm not sure if that's the reason why they mention Church Avenue, but there's a lot of stores on Church Avenue. No. A lot of churches on Church Avenue, you know. So we're almost there. Hopefully, got some people there tonight. I was wondering why they do it there, but I think maybe they have a audience or a gathering for that. Yeah. Again, you want to contact me? Maybe you have an event. We're getting ready for all of the days: Grenada Day, Barbados Day, St. Vincent Day, Panamanian Day. We're getting ready for Puerto Rico Day, Dominican Republic Day, Trinidad and Tobago Day, St. Lucia Day, Antigua, Barbuda. I think that's going on in the Bronx. My friends, they just came from Orlando, Florida. They drove there. I don't want to think that for some reason I don't like the highway. I'm thinking of going to, I think they told me Atlanta. That was this weekend, but I think it rained out. It's a lot of rainfall, A lot of rain came last weekend when they had it in Atlanta, So. All right, so we're on 48th Street, one more block, and we're gonna make a right on 49. We're gonna spend some time there. Yeah, we need to get some napkin. If you want to get in touch with me, 929-340-1659. It's 929-340-1659 for the best in news, sports, anything that happened anywhere in the world. Where you going? Where you going? Look at my friend. That's where I'm going to. I'll take a walk, you see? Yeah? Yeah? All right, thanks. See, I'm telling you, the ladies are going to the show, Yeah. It's a nice show. Women love this guy. The guy sing the song, I'm a fool for you. I'm a fool for you. He sing the grill, So people love this guy, A lot of ladies love him. He sing that song, na 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 na. I can't even sing it, but it's part of it tonight. So we're here a little bit. It's right here on 49th Street. See, it's on 49, right here. Okay. Let's go along a little bit and see what's happening there. I don't know if we're early or if we're late, but maybe we're kind of early. There's a place here where they have different restaurants. They have a bakery. They have over here. Oh my gosh! I'm gonna get a strike from YouTube. The music. Sometimes you cannot hide from the music, man. I don't know. Wow. I was trying to avoid that. I know they're gonna give me a strike from the music, but I can't run from that, So. Good night. So you doing? Yeah. Okay, so we're right here. We're a little bit kind of early still. They have coming up. They have coming up Guyana Day. I think that's happening next Sunday. On the 7th, they have Guyana Day. It's right here. They have Guyana Day coming up. Not Guyana Day, the Guyana Independence that's going on. I think gonna start at Utica. So for people who are interested in that, they have it right here. You know, so we at the location. We're gonna do some sight and songs right here for you a little bit. You know, people are just kind of early still a little bit. You know. Right here. Hey. Okay.
When you change 170 Newport. 178 Newport.
Woo! So I gotta go get my thing, man. All right. So they just changed the venue. Yeah, y'all going over there? All right, sure thing. Yeah. Yeah. So they just changed the event here, so I could speak to somebody. Anyone is who an organizer? You just tell somebody where the address is and we on YouTube, you know, so they could. Anybody? What are you doing? Yeah, just give us information so we could post it on YouTube. And YouTube, just say. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Now,
What's the address?
178 Newport.
178 Newport? Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah, so they changed the venue to 178 Newport. All right. So we'll just take a little bit of what it was like, and then we're gonna go back here. How you doing? Yeah, man. Yeah. So they're going to one at the end of the day. Right? You have changed the address?
Yes, we don't have a choice.
Yeah. What happened? Well, no, we're on YouTube. We're doing it live.
Oh.
Yeah, you gotta tell the other people know where it's at, you know, so they could come.
178.
We're gonna post it just now.
178 Newport Street.
Okay, what's the between address? You know? We figure it out. Yeah, we figure it out. Okay, so 178 Newport. Okay, everything was ready to go. All right, so we're gonna take a drive over there, and we're gonna take a bus at the end of the day. See, everything was set to go. We're gonna change the address. I was saying that again. Remember, I said that earlier. Why they do it here, but I think maybe because of the neighborhood and everything, it would be difficult to do. So I would have to make a part 1 and a part 2 of this video, because to get over there, I'll have to drive there. You know. I'll have to drive over there. All right, so that event, that spot here has been changed to 178 Newport. Right? So gotta go back and get my car. So gonna be a part 1 and a part 2 to this video. The Newport is a little further away,
Outside.
Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna do a part 1 and a part 2 of this video for you. Alright? Alright. We were gonna do the event, they would change the location, so I gotta go over there. Big up. What's your name? GT right here, 49, check them out. Yeah. So we're gonna go to 178 Newport. Just walk to Utica a little bit and give you a little thing, and then we're gonna go back. We're gonna end that video on Utica, and then we're gonna do a part 1 and a part 2 to the video. All right. So we're in Utica, in church, in the Caribbean. All right. All right, so we're gonna end this video here, and then what we're gonna do, continue the part 2. All right. Godfrey Johnson Broadcasting Media and cover the LED radio.